And the commentary team is back after the innings break, and the Aitchison College fielding team has a mighty task ahead of them, defending the total that their batting managed to put up. Of course, these little singles by Bangladesh, the Bangladeshi United Schools team, are a great hurdle for Aitchison to try and restrict. And punched towards the offside, but the fielding team manages to stop any extra runs. Score recap: the Bangladeshi school team has managed to score 15 runs without any loss of wickets, with Mohammad Naeem Hassan for 5 runs and Mohammad Sami for 7 runs. The fifth over of the game is underway. Flick towards the leg side, they'll take a single. Going for the second run, the throw was too slow, they'll make it. The current bowling partnership between Ahmed Sabeh and Mughis Wasif is the beacon of hope within Aitchison's innings, and they sure do hope that they will provide a breakthrough soon. Another dot ball to finish off. And in comes the bowler, running in towards the wickets. Fuller length and driven towards the fielder. No run. Once again he runs in. This time towards the leg side, and a misfield, and it races away towards the boundary. The Bangladeshi team takes the boundary, and they'll be very happy with this over. Start of the new over. and amazing delivery. The batsman does not get any hold over that ball. Mughis Wasif with this over. Here comes Mughis for his second ball. Very full toss and punished, driven towards the cover gap, and it will go for, or it stops at the boundary, and the fielder does a great job at sending it back towards the bowler. The Bangladeshi team collects 2 runs. In comes Mughis for his third. A more conservative line and length, and he causes the batter to second guess. No bat on ball this time. Defended very nicely, an equally good ball and an equally competent defense. Ball of the over. Again full, and this time towards the fielder. No run. Back of a length and played the ball on its merit, defended very nicely. That is the end of Mughis' third over. No breakthrough for Aitchison as of yet. They'll hope to continue with this pace attack. They do think that, like the Bangladeshi team, they can extract some sort of swing out of this ball and this pitch to hopefully bring them that very crucial wicket that they deserve and they need in this time. Ahmed Sabir from the other end. A bit short and pulled away towards short fine leg, and he throws it back towards the pitch. 1 run taken. Hasibullah Shah with his ball nudged on to mid wicket, and some very tight fielding. A direct hit, and oh, that's a misfield. The Bangladeshi side will take a single, and they'll be very happy with that. A misfield by the keeper, but no run this time. Naeem Hassan on strike. Let's see how he fares up against the premier pace of Hasibullah Shah. Again nudged towards the leg side, and they'll take the quick single. Once again, very nice fielding. Running in. Fuller length, and that's a catch. Aitchison have their man, they have their breakthrough. Hasibullah Shah strikes, and Naeem Hassan is going back to the pavilion. The Bangladeshi team has to have an answer, otherwise Aitchison will run through them with their premier pace bowling. The catch taken by Abdul Wasi of the Aitchison team, a fantastic catch in that deep cover region. The Bangladeshi team and their innings is at a pause with a refreshments break after this wicket. Of course, they've scored 27 runs for the loss of 1 wicket, and Mohammad Sami was unfortunately caught out by Abdul Wasim. Now, the partnership that they had held previously of 27 runs was one of the cornerstones of this innings, and they'll hope to continue this momentum into the coming overs. Now the captain is coming in towards the field. Aridito Ghosh hoping to provide a captain's knock to send his team over the line. Seebullah Shah with his 4th ball. Shorter line and length, and the captain respects the ball on its merit. Aitchison will be hoping to continue off this momentum. Once again a fuller ball and more pace on it this time, but yet again the same outcome. Aridito Ghosh has left the ball. Last ball of the over. A very tight line and length. He manages to get bat on ball, but no run this time. Mukesh Vasav in for his 4th over. Very full and very fast. Batsman does not get bat on that at all. Second ball of the over. Flick towards the leg side, and that will race away for 4. Over the fielder. He'll be very disappointed. He wasn't positioned far back enough to get a hold of that one. Let's see how Mughis responds. Of course, a change of pace, a change of variation at this point in time is very crucial for him to wrestle that control back from the Bangladeshi team. He runs in. A short ball, a nice change of direction, but the Bangladeshi batsman manages to get bat on ball and rotates the strike. Smart batting by the combined schools team. The captain on strike. Full ball defended. The pace not allowing Ghosh, the captain of the Bangladeshi combined schools team, to settle in quite as well as he would have hoped. And of course, this is something that Aitchison is using to their advantage. A Yorker, but of course this time he predicted it and he'll take that single. The principal of Aitchison College, Dr. Syed Muhammad Turab Hussain, has arrived to the main cricket ground and he's enjoying the match just as we are. Mughis will be very happy with how that over played out, and he's back at his fielding position at fine leg. Very full and flick towards the leg side, straight to the fielder, but they will take one run. A wide ball, a very much needed relief for the Bangladeshi combined schools team. Of course, the loss of the recent wicket has put them on the back foot, and Aitchison very well in the driver's seat. course, Hasibullah Shah now returning back for his over. That wicket he had in his first over, the third ball of his first over, had gotten Aitchison the very well needed breakthrough after 6 overs of pace. And he comes in from his mark. Short of a length, very, very tight line and respected by the batsman. He runs in again, this time much shorter and punched towards the short cover fielder. No run once again. Let's see if he manages to relieve the pressure. And he does. A single towards third man. Rotating the strike is just what the combined school team needs at this moment, especially after the loss of the crucial wicket of their opening batsman Naeem Hassan. Hasibullah Shah, a short one, and that strikes the batsman on his arm, on the elbow guard. He will definitely feel that. Hasibullah definitely the danger man for Aitchison right now. Both batsmen will be very, very lucky and relieved to have survived his second over without any sort of injury or wicket falling. Of course, the score is 38 runs for 1 wicket after that tantalizing over by Hasibullah Shah. And the Aitchison team seems to have switched up their avenue of attack. They move towards the spinner and not played by the batsman, as that ball was very wide as signalled by the umpire. The off spinner bowls very full and very straight and fielded by long off. The Bangladeshi batters will take a quick single. And he runs in. This one shorter and slash towards the offside, but straight to the hands of the fielder. They won't be able to take any sort of run. Aitchison is doing a very good job at restricting these two batsmen and stopping them from forming any sort of meaningful partnership. But a slog sweep over the inner fielder, yet fielded by the boundary man. They'll take a single. Towards long on, just a single. Of course, the over that we just witnessed was from Hassan Mudassir, the off spinner.
Aitchison College in desperate need of some wickets here. They can't let this partnership build into something that could be completely detrimental towards their push for the championship.
Of course, the two batters on strike, Hassan Naeem and Adrito Ghosh. Very well fielded. No run off that ball. Nasibullah Shah for his third over. Of course, he was the danger man that managed to get that breakthrough in his first over. Managed to get Mohammad Sami out.
Let's see. I mean, the captain Daud Tokyo has definitely put his faith in Hasibullah. He's been brought on to build some pressure on the opposition.
And Sharia, I think he's doing a mighty fine job at that. Bouncers, pace balls, change and variations. He's definitely the man to watch out.
He's been bowling at an excellent line and length throughout the entire tournament. And nothing has changed in this finale. And the run-up. Well bowled.
Heaved towards long on. They're trying for the second, but the fielder managed to cut them off.
Bangladeshi team showing some attacking intent. They're not scared to take on Hasibullah.
It's definitely a risky play trying to take on a bowler of that metal. Let's see how it turns out in this next delivery.
Hasibullah Shah with a fuller delivery, straight back to the bowler. Again he goes for that full length, almost a half volley for the batsman there.
I think this was a change of pace, and the batsman might have judged that properly as to why he defended such a ball. Runs in, and this one a full toss.
That was a slower full toss.
Punished, they'll take 2 runs.
It's not the best change of variation we've seen from Hasibullah throughout the course of this match. Aitchison in dire straits right now.
It's now or never. Another wicket might signal a collapse for the Bangladeshis, while another 1 or 2 overs without any loss of wickets will definitely hamper the Aitchison spirits.
And here comes Hasibullah in search of the wicket.
Shorter delivery and pummels, but straight to the fielder.
It's excellently placed. Hasibullah just went for that good length delivery, and that's the over. So, after 11 overs, Bangladesh combined school team is 49 at the expense of 1 wicket. Hassan Mudassir again only 5 runs in his first over. However, even 5 runs are too much in this sort of situation. Goes for the aggressive play.
I think Aitchison has much too often been victim to a lot of these overthrows and misjudges in the field.
Whereas if you compare them to Bangladesh, Heather, the combined schools team was stellar.
I don't think there is a better fielding unit in the whole tournament. That has definitely propelled them not to this final, but to this great performance we're seeing right in front of our eyes.
For sure, for sure. Here comes Hassan Mudassir.
Back to the bowler. Another dot ball. He takes a step out but doesn't quite get a hold of that, and caught out. Aitchison College have got their second wicket and their hopes are sky high. They're searching for a victory and they're on the right track. Ali Bacha, of course, taking that wonderful catch in the deep. लेता And of course, the lost wicket was of the captain Adito Ghosh. He'll be very disappointed with himself that he wasn't able to provide that captain's knock and push his team over the edge. Hassan Mudassir and defended. The new batter Farhan Sadiq will be in a heap of pressure at this very moment. Of course, Hasibullah Shah and Hassan Mudassir with their bowling partnership are changing the momentum towards the Aitchison College team. Great ball by Hassan Mudassir. The batsman has no idea which way it spun and he's played all around that. Sweep was attempted, but the batsman was not able to get a hold of that. Great fielding, but they still managed to get that single. Usman Khan is bowling as of now, putting in a great all-round performance this match. Caught Usman Khan with the turn of the match. He has got his man, and Aitchison College have gotten their third. The match has definitely turned towards the Aitchison team. That target that they set is looking a lot more difficult for the Bangladeshi Combined Schools team after these recent overs. Usman Khan once again. The new batsman trying to settle himself in, or is it just psychological tricks to put Usman Khan off of his routine? Usman Khan managed to get a hand on that, and he's restricted the batters to only one run. swept away into the gap between fine leg and deep square leg, and he'll take that boundary, and that will surely help Bangladesh on their cause to turning back the tide towards their victory. Of course, the new batter Junaid, after Farhan was caught out on a wonderful delivery by Usman Khan, is facing a heap of pressure in this Usman Khan over and the next pace over that awaits him. The score at this very moment, 56 runs for 3 wickets. Mohammad Naeem Hassan, the rock and the anchor for the Bangladeshi combined schools team, with 27 runs, while the new batsman Junaid Hussain has gotten off the mark with a single. Hassan Mudassir with his third over of the match. Towards the leg side, he's gotten a nick on that and he'll take that single. Back to the bowler, half volley. Again, driven towards long on, and they'll take that single very happily, cruising along towards the target. This one cut away, but the slip fielder managed to get a hand on that. No run. Bat or pad? That is the question. There is no appeal, but that was very close for the Bangladeshi batter, the new batter Junaid Hussain. And we're right back with you after that refreshments break as Usman Khan continues with another over, hoping to mount more pressure, hoping to take more wickets and propel his team towards victory. Of course, he has currently been the impact player for the Aitchison team with his 70 odd runs along with the 2 wickets that he's taken now. Batch The chief guest has arrived at the main cricket ground pavilion, Mr. Majid Khan, an alumni of Aitchison College, here to watch this cracking final that is underway at the MCG ground. Usman Khan hoping to get yet another breakthrough. The batter has left that ball. Once again a great delivery, gotten all the spin and bounce available out of this pitch. This one more fuller and on the pads, and he's flicked it towards short, mid-off. This one towards square leg. Fuller and once again collected by Usman Khan, no runs of the past few deliveries. And that is the end of Usman Khan's over. We'll be looking to see if Aitchison continues with its spin attack or turns back to pace to make sure that the newcomers onto the pitch do not have any chance to settle back and make any sort of partnership that threatens the Aitchison victory. And with spin they continue, and off go the batters. They rotate the strike, very crucial in a time like this. The batter backs off and that delivery has been cancelled by the umpire. We're sensing some sort of friction between the batter and the bowler. and he's barely missed the wickets. He'll be turning and tossing in his sleep tonight. That was very close to a fifth wicket for Aitchison College. With a great spell of bowling. This one towards the offside fielder and collected without any sort of error. Defended, nudged towards the very same fielder, but this time much more slower, and there was a chance for a run out, but unfortunately for Aitchison, it could not have been. Hassan Mudassir, this one a bit onto the pads, and he's flicked it towards the leg side. Of course, the partnership between Naeem Hassan and Junaid Hussain is one that has really started to pay off, but of course this one's on the boundary and the fielder manages to get a hand on it, but that is not enough. It goes for 6. Both teams were anticipating in anxiety the result of that delivery. Very riveting gameplay. Of course, the opening batsman Naeem, number 2, has gotten yet another boundary. He's their top scorer for this match and for the tournament as well. His performance has been one that has propelled the Bangladeshi United Schools team towards this final. Usman Khan bowling once again, and this one towards the offside into the gap. They'll take that single very happily. Once again they're ticking on towards that target, and this partnership is one that is proven to last. Towards the offside, the man at deep long off takes it and he restricts the batters to only a single. Usman Khan looking to bring some sort of change up and variety to hopefully get that 5th wicket that Aitchison are so desperately craving, but unfortunately he fails, and that brings up a full toss that has been picked up towards fine leg, and that is a boundary for the Bangladesh Combined Schools team. Over the fielder it went. The batter Junaid Hussain tried to heave that away but could only get a nick on that, but he will be very satisfied with that single. Usman Khan once again bowling from his mark. This one also full, and this one towards that deep long off fielder, and he'll have no trouble sending it back to the bowler. Another single. Towards the pads they appeal, but to no avail, and that's a misfield, but no. The batters have taken a run off of that series of unfortunate events. 77 runs off of 17 overs. This is looking to be quite the match. "53 runs left till the Bangladeshi combined schools team reaches their target and heaves up that trophy high." Hassan Mudassir back from the other end. This spin partnership has been really something that has turned the game on its head. He tries to slice that, but no bat on ball this time, and straight to the keeper. Junaid Hussain on strike, and this one he does connect, but fielded very nicely, restricted to only a single. Hassan Mudassir with his off spin. He's flicked that off his pads, but no run this time. Naeem Hassan is having no problem facing the spin attack of Usman Khan and Hassan Mudassir as he strolls on towards his 30 mark. That has been pummeled through the gap, through cover point, and that is 4 runs. Or is it? The field at that particular section has been quite slow all day, and the fielder manages to get to that ball and he sent it back. That will only be 2 runs. Great bowling and great fielding all around. Hassan Mudassir. This one a bit better. He managed to trap the batter in front of his wickets, but of course the umpire signals going down leg. That is the end of that over. And Aitchison are in quite a predicament as they have to secure their victory while defending less than 50 runs left. Strike. The new bowler comes in to try and break the monotony that has been building up and allowing Bangladesh to thrive as they rotate the strike. So there's Alam, of course, the new bowler that is trying to break up this routine that Bangladesh has built up of taking these quick singles, of hitting the occasional boundary and inching ever so closer to victory. And Junaid Hussain finds the gap and he'll take that single. A misfield, but they do not take that second run. No unnecessary risks at this time. So there's Alam, better delivery but flicked towards that short fine leg fielder. He restricts them to a single only. So there's and better delivery this time, left by the batsman. That one spun quite a lot. This one much more fuller, with the batsman not quite able to exploit that fault in length, and he'll only go up and rotate the strike. So there's Alam. This one same length, Yorker length, but fielded very easily. Of course, the score is now 85 runs for 3 wickets. The Bangladeshi combined schools team is very much so in the driving seat of this match as they're cruising along towards victory. The partnership between Junaid Hussain and Naeem Hassan has racked up 34 runs, and the required run rate is steadily declining. But oh, the match has turned at this very moment. The rock that has been defining this very innings has just been caught and bowled. This is surely a change of hopes for the Aitchison side, and they will have been reinvigorated by an event like this. So of course taking that very much needed wicket and breaking up this monotonous partnership that the Aitchison team must have felt was slowly clawing away at their chances of victory. New batter Syed Rafin is here to hopefully steady this innings and prevent any sort of collapse that Aitchison might have prepared. But amazing ball. Hassan Mudassar is surely on fire. Syed Rafin could not have gotten bat on ball, and he has been left perplexed by that delivery. Of course, he's coming in after Junaid Hussain was caught and bowled by Hassan Mudassar, and he'll look to continue off that partnership. But yet again, he does not predict the ball that Hassan Mudassar has thrown at him and could not play it properly. This one defended. No unnecessary risks at this point in time being taken by Syed Rafin. Again defended. Hassan Mudassar is proving too much for the Bangladeshi combined school team to handle, and he's surely turned the momentum and tide of this match in the favour of Aitchison College. This one not even possible to defend. That was an extraordinary delivery. It turned and bounced out of no extent.
So there's Alam. Good delivery there. Skids just down the wicket. But that was an excellent delivery. Not at all expected by the batsman. So there's Alam here with another ball. And it's driven straight down. Will the fielder be there? Yes, he does. He gets it. That is excellent fielding effort. Just not able to get to the run out. That'll be 2 runs for the combined school Bangladesh team. And here comes Sudesh Alam again. Bit of a fuller delivery this time, but the batsman cuts it away on the back foot. Sudesh Alam making it really difficult for the batsman to move around. And now for the last ball of the over. So there's Alam with a flighted delivery this time. Doesn't quite get to the pads. And that's the over. The combined team of Bangladesh schools is now 90 runs with the loss of 4 wickets. 21 overs have gone, 14 remain, and the next over will be conducted by Hassan Mudassir. Oh, that's a great ball. They've appealed for it, but the umpire is not going to give that as out. It's another flighted delivery, and this time it's caught! What a wicket that is! Sabuj is out, and it's the captain Daud Taqir Rana with an excellent piece of fielding. They have 5 wickets in hand. Let's see what the Bangladeshi team can do with this. Naeem Hassan Sabood was the last wicket, and he was a set batsman just 2 runs shy of his half century. He was taken by the captain Daud Taqir Rana. Usman Khan gets to the ball, gives it back to Hassan Mudassir, and that caps off a brilliant over for him. Hassan Mudassir with his final over here. 7 overs, a maiden, 20 runs only, and 3 crucial wickets, including the in-form Naeem Hassan. They would have definitely liked him to bowl more, but so are the rules. Bangladesh now 91 for 5. Riyad Sheikh and Rafin now have the responsibility to build a proper partnership. They need 39 runs as things stand, and 13 overs to complete that total. So there's Alam again. Second ball. This match has become very, very tight now. A few mistakes on either side could cost them the tournament. So there's Alam with another ball. Flighted ball, very full and straight to mid-on. So there's Alam again. Again, very flighted delivery. This time a full toss. Long on will connect that. They have good momentum going on here. Aitchison College, if they can pick up a few more wickets, the match shifts completely on its head. So there's Alam with a shorter one this time, but punished. Will the fielder get there? No, he won't. That's gonna go all the way for 4 runs. So there's operating on a very tight line, but that shorter delivery just gave the batsman enough room to punish him. He's going to need to claw his way back here. And another flighted delivery this time gets past the batsman, but collected behind the wicket. And that's it for Sudesh is over. 12 overs remaining now. And 33 runs are required. Very tight match. A few wickets or a few boundaries go here or there, and the match completely shifts on its head. We could see a full 180 turn, where at one point it looked Bangladesh's match to lose. They then lost 2 wickets in quick succession. Rana, the captain, has definitely brought this change on to put some pressure on these batsmen, and that's exactly what Hasibullah Shah hopes to do. He comes in with his first ball, blistering pace and left, but it's going to be a wide. That makes it 13 runs in extras that Aitchison College have given to the combined schools team. Hasibullah Shah, however, is going to look to respond in a fiery manner. Hasibullah Shah comes in again, fairly full length delivery. That's the line he's been operating on for the better part of today. However, He's been using a lot of variations. Let's see if they come up in this over. Nasibullah Shah with his second ball, and it's shorter this time, still collected handily inside the inner circle. Captain Daud Toki Rana leading Aitchison in a charge, even with a relatively smaller target. But Aitchison have definitely not made it easy for the combined schools team. Nasibullah Shah comes in with his third ball, and again with blistering pace, batsman wants to run, but it's collected handily, and great fielding inside that inner circle once again. Nasibullah Shah comes in again, and another shorter delivery, but this time they will sneak a quick run. They definitely need him to make an impact in this over. Let's see what he can conjure up with this delivery. And a shorter one, this time punished once again, and it's going to race away to the boundary for 4 runs. That's a should be trying to make things more difficult for the batsman. Regardless, let's see how Nasibullah responds. Oh, that's a good ball, but played well. It's just flicked towards the leg side. The captain's going to collect it and fires it to the non-striker's end. And that's going to be it for the whole over of Nasibullah Shah. We're just going to join you after a short hydration break. "25 runs needed in 11 overs. It seems that the combined schools team has somewhat pulled through and now are at the final stage. If you're in Aitchison College's position, the only thing you can hope for is a couple of wickets in these next 2 overs. At the very minimum, they need 1 wicket in these next 2. The more they allow Rafin and Riyad to settle into the wicket, the more detrimental it's going to be towards their push for the tournament. Now they bring on Ali Hussain Badshah, their opening batsman. Now bowling his first over. Combined Bangladesh school team now 105 for 5. Desperately require a wicket here. That's a full toss and it's going to be punished. Will it go all the way? No, it won't, but it will go for 4 runs. And if you're in Captain Daud Toki Rana's position, that might have been a very decisive boundary. Ali Hussain Badshah looking to respond in this moment now. Played with merit, but they'll get another single. Looks to be Bangladesh's game to lose now. Again, another full toss. They can't be happy with the line that he's bowling on and the length that he's operating on right now. Just 18 runs left. They need a wicket desperately. If it does not come in this over and they bleed more runs, might be over for them. And another quick single taken. The Bangladeshi team, all credit to them. They've been chipping away at the score the entire time, never having a dull moment throughout the entire match. 17 runs left. 17 runs for all the glory, for all the marbles. Here's Ali Hussain Badshah. That's a better ball. That will be the end of the over. 17 runs needed in 10 overs. Just a run rate of 1.7 required now.
मेरे कमरे का एसी और मैं बाहर गर्मी में बैठा हूँ। क्यों? कप खाए बंगालियों में ये तो थोड़ी क्या
17 runs needed now. Usman Khan with another over. Let's see how he goes about it right now. Good ball, but slogged away, and it's going to race away. Will the fielder get there in time? The outfield is slow, and he will. But they'll get back for 2. There's 15 runs needed now. Aitchison College put up a good fight overall. However, it's simply Bangladesh's match to lose at this point. They take another single, inching ever so close to that marvelous trophy. the inaugural edition of the first Aitchison International Inter-School Cricket Tournament. 13 runs now, and you can feel the energy coming from the locker room of the combined school Bangladesh team. Here's Usman Khan once again, and he goes down, but it's just taken. 12 runs needed now, going at the pace of a run a ball for the most part in this over. And that's really what is the difference between these two teams, and that's why that's definitely not going to help Aitchison College. It's been the difference in the mentality of the teams. Bangladesh immediately came in with an incredibly aggressive approach, getting Badshah out in the very start. Then a mishap at the non-strikers end got Daud Taki Rana out. And after Usman Khan fell, so too did the hopes of Aitchison College, posting a big target. However, that's another over for Usman Khan. Just a mere 11 runs separate the combined schools from Bangladesh team. It separates them from that trophy right there. And they've put up a valiant effort in foreign territory. They have fought like tigers. And they made Aitchison College work for every run that they ended up getting. However, the total just proves to be too much. Aitchison College did give them a tough time, a run for their money. But it seems like the Bangladeshi team will pull through. And that just about sums it all up. A beautiful pull shot for 4 runs. Just 7 runs needed. What a beautiful shot that was. It seems Bangladesh have got this in the bag now. That's a wide delivery. And that's sort of been a big problem with the Aitchison College bowling lineup. The amount of extras that they've given. Close to 20 runs in extras. Whereas the Bangladeshi team didn't give their first wide ball until the 27th over. Can they finish it off in style? They go for a safer play. Muhiz Wasif is going to have to run to catch it. And that he will, but the combined schools team still gets 2 runs. And now a mere 4 runs needed to cement their names in history as the first winners of the Aitchison International Inter-School Cricket Tournament. Beating out the valiant members. And that's gone over, up and over. And it's 4 runs and the match is over. Bangladesh come away with the victory. And it's got to be a bittersweet ending for sure for the Aitchison College Blue team. However, both teams had a really tough time. It's just those minuscule differences that made the Bangladeshi team that much better than Aitchison College Blue. And a repeat of their first fixture, Bangladesh wins this match by 5 wickets. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, I, Shahyar Qureshi of the commentary team for the first international inter-school cricket tournament held at Aitchison College, bid you farewell with our champions, the combined schools team from Bangladesh. Goodbye and see you next year.